Don't ever let it slip your mind. Hey, walk around with your head up and your chest out. Be smart and let's go next week. You got me? Hey, who's out? Who's out? Who's out?
All right, baby. They came to our house, baby. We got the best steak from us from last year. They came to our house. Let's show them. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, this is not serious, this is not real. I am an untrained professional content creator who is freestyling this show. I do not encourage you to try this at home alone. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. What up, guys? Let me do a little maintenance work here, super quick, as I wait for people to come on in. Give me 1 second. Awesome sauce. All right. And I'm still checking things. So give me a second. Perfect. All righty. Well, welcome to the show. How are you doing this evening? If you're new here, my name is Cynthia, and this is What's Up, Cynthia. Well, this is What's Up, Cynthia, and I'm Cynthia. Right. Autumn. It's got to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is that night. See, now, normally, I'm just a calm, chill person. But tonight, I need to address some things. So I try to set the tone of my show at the beginning of my show. So sometimes I'm coming in peaceful and calm. Other times, not so much. And by the way, tonight happens to be that night that we saw it, right? Oh, you know what? I don't feel like I don't get to play my grifts enough tonight. I mean, my memes. So this is this type of night.
Nobody's playing you cute Missy every day.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to need y'all to back away from me and chill out tonight. First and foremost, let's hit the chat. Let's see who's all here tonight. We got Dominique. Dominique says, what about cats walking in? What does that bring? Dominique, not tonight. Not tonight. Autumn, thank you. Cool opening. Thank you. I feel like it's that type of night tonight. Peace Dynamo. What's going on? How are you tonight, Chica? Good to see you. Alrighty, guys. Excuse me. I come here tonight to address some serious issues that we have going on in this panelverse. Let me share one of my videos that I posted a couple of months back. And Sophia, if you're watching or if you're going to check this out later, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for watching this video and leaving a comment today, because I had already scheduled this live and you left a comment this morning And I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this video. Only this was 2 months ago. This video feels like it was a lifetime ago. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Peace, for sure. Please hit the like, and to the haters, you can hit the thumbs down. Okay. Anyways, so this topic that I had, this video I had made 2 months ago, it really does seem longer than that. It's kind of leading into my topic tonight. I'm going to play this and I'm going to drop the video. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'm going to play the first one because the first one is the topic I'm addressing tonight.
You ready to start a YouTube channel and join the Panelverse? Well, there's a few things you need to know, and I'm here to share them with you today.
Joe Cool, you started yelling first. You're as weak as back in the day when you'd let OTW put me in the back.
There's that insecurity again.
You just got
You
to
let
talk about me.
OTW put me in the
You
bag.
just got to talk about me.
I'm not your woman. I'm not your therapist. I don't want your
No, you're not
attention.
my therapist.
Get you some business.
Well, you
Enter at your own risk. It is no one else's responsibility to defend you, guard you, or protect you on a panel.
This is my show. This is my platform. This is my energy that lives. So I've
noticed the difference in you.
Do what now?
I've noticed the difference in you.
No, you don't. You're on my platform. It's different when I'm
Yes.
on Flo's platform. It's a different.
I think
that's all I want to share. I want to talk about defending people tonight on this. Oh my gosh. Why I oughta myself, you know. I want to talk about this tonight, defending people, not liking somebody because they like somebody you don't like, and it's really gotten out of control. And I feel like I got to address the elephant in the room. Well, in this case, I got to address the zebra in the room tonight. Now, if you've been here on the Panelverse, and by the Panelverse, I mean the different panels that we go on, myself, Flow State, Jack Talcott, so many others, TML, Hank, OG, Chuck, Dennison. I mean, I could keep going on and on, but there's a community, and I do like to consider us that. We know who we get along with, we know who we have good conversations with, and we tend to go around to different communities. And if you support my channel, I'm going to go support your channel. Half the time I support a lot of channels just because this is a lot of work up here. This is work up here, believe it or not. Like, we just make it look easy. What up, Joe? I'm on one tonight. So, but I consider this my house. My page is my house. I don't allow certain people to come to my house. Other times it's a free-for-all. Joe, Peace, and others, they're more than welcome to come to my house anytime. However, sometimes there are people in the community, and tonight I'm going to speak on a particular individual, and I think we know who I'm speaking about by the thumbnail of my show, and the title, When a Wild Zebra Walks In, Chaos Follows. So, And that's such a great title. The chaos follows this young man everywhere. And a lot of people, well, they don't like him. In fact, they would like to have him out of the community and gone forever. However, I don't know. There's just something, a je ne sais quoi, a spiritual guidance. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, nor do I try to understand it. I like certain people, and certain people I just don't like, whether it be me, something about me, or that triggers them, or something about them that triggers me. I'm pretty up there in years, and I can gauge who I get along with and who I don't. And I can kind of tell from the get-go who I like and who I don't. Thank you. Thank you for trying to regulate this did I say that right? This young man back into society. I don't know about that, but I'm definitely showing compassion. And I truly believe that that's what is we're called to do is have compassion for people. Let's face it, no matter who you are or where you are, things could be hard right now. And just someone showing you a little compassion is all you need. But this gentleman and who goes by the name of Snafu Snaps, and I see a new face in here. Thank you, girl, or sir, or ma'am, or it's really not that much, okay? And I can also say French fries. But I don't think I've seen you, and you may not know who I'm speaking about. So to those of you who are not new here, you've probably seen the video I'm about to play. And I just want to say, Talcott Clip Collections, wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. You're still one of the most talented editors I've ever seen. I truly miss you and your talents, but this is an example of who we're talking about tonight.
Pogo target acquired.
Hidden deep within the tall grasses of our digital experience, there dwells a very peculiar creature. A creature ever so wild and untamable, yet at the same time vigilant and loyal to those in its respective crew. Say hello to Equisnap Snafuus, or Snafu Zebra. When not resting and feeding, Snafu Zebra spends most of its time investigating the Saharan grasslands for signs of its predatorial enemy, the privately owned, government-operated social media influencer, or in layman's terms, the common Saharan pogo. Although a habitual loner, Snafu Zebra is not typically found more than 5 kilometers outside the radius of its fellow crew members' dazzle or herd. This zebra's crew is a vital part of its digital experience here on Earth, and without it, this creature would not survive.
Fuck Marfoogle! Fuck Oracle Technology! Fuck Mike Stratton and his optics! And fuck Brian from High Pogo No Impact Grifts too! You're a fucktard Pedo Pogo and Marfoogle and Mike Stratton supporter! You fucking Strike Force, go! I bet you support veteran fraud charity funds too! Where are the pedo pogos? We know you have pedo pogos in this. We want your pogos. You fucking I smell pedo pogos. This is surrender all your pedo government-operated vehicle, and I demand your full compliance. Where are pedo pogo supporting fucktard? Give me your granny panties. What a Me Too weaponized pogo fucktard. This is my spot, you cupcake and pedo bitch. Get out of my way, you pogo cupcake. Get the fuck out of here, you're not asshole. Part of this crew, you fraudster pogo. Did Monograph send you? Tell us who sent Monograph you. Send a spy to infiltrate the crew? He's definitely a pogo in disguise. Snap food crew, strike force. Get ready to get strike by the crew, yo. Strike force, boys. It's the truth, yo. Your ass is about to get tactically striked, you fucking pedo pogo supporting cupcake fraudster.
Right? Wow, you just saw the video. And I want to tell you that video exaggerated a little bit, but I'd be lying. I was like, that's exactly the type of time. Like when that wild zebra steps into the room, steps onto the panel, steps into your house, like all of that's coming at you. All like bam, 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 right? And again, you're new here, you don't understand. And my apologies, dude. I mean, there should be a warning. There should be a warning about the panel verse. But he said some words in there, and he said pogo. Do you know what pogo means? Those of you who've been around know, and those of you who are new may not know. So I'm going to tell you, it's a privately owned, government operated. He believes that, is it our channels? What is it that I don't know. He's screaming that a lot. Pogo, you pogos. I don't know if he means the channel person or the, I don't know. But he screams it a lot. He screams a lot, like as you saw in the video. He screams a lot of things a lot. Another things that he screams is everybody. No matter who you are, like if you're in the chat, if you're on panel, you're a pedo supporter. I think we all know what that means. And you might be like, what? How am I a supporter? Well, if you sit on a panel with somebody that he believes is, and he always says he has evidence, and he just, to cut him some slack, yes, he does bring clips. Now, sometimes the clips we're looking at, I definitely don't agree with his opinions of what we're looking at. The optics are high. Yes, the optics are. He says that a lot. The optics are high. And then I started seeing it in TV and in movies. They're like, the optics. I was like, wow, it snaps. I'm going to need a therapist. Yeah, you should just run. You should hit the like button and run far away because it gets so crazy in here. I broke Ponyboy in and took over the Keystone cop crew by force. See, this gentleman here has been a victim of the zebra. He's had accusations for, I think you said 8 months the other night, and it never ends. Like when the zebra gets a hold of you, like he's never letting go. He's like shaking you, like you're never going. It's never happening. He's gonna grab onto you, and it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be the month after, it could be 10 years from now. He is going to remember this one thing, and he will hold it against you. And for instance, Hank here, he accuses of being a pedo, and I get him all confused, pedo, and because I sit on a panel and I have no issues with Hank, nor do I believe that accusation of Hank. He accuses me of being the pedo supporter and cupcaking to those type people, which completely is not true. I don't believe it for 1 second, but a lot of people get accused of that. And that's just one example. Chuck, good evening, sir. How are you? Another thing he said was granny panties. See, there was a group of elderly women, myself included, senior women, and we're the granny panties, right? And so he's always mad and always calling us that, but whatevs, right? But the one thing he really brought in was the DEX experience. And you might be saying to yourself, well, what is that? What's DEX? Well, that is the digital experience. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the digital. Is there another word behind it? I don't know. Digital experience. Let's just pin that there. It could be something else later. There is the digital experience. And in that experience, you're going to meet wild people. You're going to meet people who are loud, who are obnoxious, who will find your weakest thing that they can find about you. They will figure you out, and they will find what gets on your nerves. They will figure out what triggers you, and they will push it. They will push it for fun. They will push it anytime they feel like it, and they will be the loudest in the room. This is exactly who Snafu Snaps is. Now, I don't know how he does it. He does say that he has a crew. I don't know who the crew is, nor do I ever ask, hey, who's the crew? For all I know, you could be the crew member sent in undercover. You never know. That's the thing about this app. You never know who's who. You never. Another content creator by the name of TML, The Machine Lies, is always accusing everybody of being an actor. When when I think of actors, I think of Brad Pitt. I think of, Jason Momoa. And I'm like, none of these characters are actors. But as you take a trip further down the DEX roads, you realize like people, they're putting on a show. They're extra hyped up. They are extra aggressive. It just depends. It makes no rhyme or reason why people are doing what they do. But speaking to Snaps here, he's right. The actor thing is funny. People so dramatic, so dramatic. Excuse me, so dramatic. Like, and listen, they get loud, they get obnoxious. People have these superior mics. They'll overtalk you. They won't even let you get a word in. They're constantly that's the strategy. That's the strategy, is to throw you off your game. And this crew, well, he's good at finding stuff. Like, they are great. They will find your deepest, darkest secret and they will figure it out. Now, they might add some seasoning onto it. And let's be clear, sometimes I think it's too much seasoning, but to each their own, right? Hank made peace with the zebra. Well, no, I wouldn't call it peace. I think it's coexistence. You see, as Hank said the other day, it's been 8 months. You've never even invited me over to your show to do an interview about this. So I think Hank is just like, hey, bro, make your next move, your best move. And he's still waiting on the next move. Is that a rabbi? Who? Chuck? Oh, Arpul? I don't think so. Are you a rabbi? I don't think so. Anyways, so a lot of people don't like him. And in fact, I've been accused of, when I first met him, I was accused of being a pogo. I don't even, what else did he call? I don't even remember. But he also struck my page. But see, and oh my gosh, I should have downloaded all of these things. They used to make the most hideous pictures about me. Give me a second. I know I have them. I dominated the zebras. It's a weird game people play on here for sure. I know I still have those pictures. I just don't know where they're at. Well, there was this one picture. Can y'all see? Look. Y'all can't see. Look, they made me look like the Grimace, the guy from McDonald's, and they had his selfie stick with a phone with French fries. But where's that? They used to spread this nude picture of me around. Where is it? Okay, well, and then there used to be this fake Cynthia, right? And the fake Cynthia, like, would be another person that had What's Up Cynthia's name. Man, I can't even like post the picture because it's not graphic but it's so like YouTube might say something. No temptations have overtaken you. That is not common to man. God is faithful and he will not let. Oh, for sure. That does not mean you will not maybe be able to endure it. I'm not sure what's happening down there, but okay. Dang, all right, guys. I don't know. If y'all saw the picture, you saw the picture. And if you didn't, it's probably better because you would have been scarred. But this guy has done some of the most horrible, heinous things to me, right? And like I said, he was well, I didn't know he was pretending to be me, But come to find out later, he was pretending to be me. And then it was him putting out those horrible pictures and striking me. I'm like, wow, right? But there's just, for whatever reason, and I can't explain it, nor am I even going to try to explain it. I'm just going to simply testify to you today that there is something within me that sees something within him that feels like I need to have compassion for him and forgive him for those things and still continue to treat him with kindness. Now, you're probably like, oh my gosh, Cynthia, good for you. I know, right? Thank you. But no, that is not the way the people on the internet see it, right? They're like, fuck you, Cynthia. You know what I can't stand about Snafu Snaps? And I'm always hearing it. And I mean, it's getting like to the point where people are like putting me backstage because they're yelling about Snafu Snaps. And I'm like, what is going on? No, you support him. You support him because you don't say nothing to him. You don't say nothing about him. What? It is not my job to defend Snafu Snaps, nor is it my job to defend anyone from Snafu Snaps. And that is exactly what we need to learn about from the DEX experience, is that we got to get past this as a community. We have to get past this. I'm sure he's watching because you know what? I'm going to tell you how much of a friend I am to him. Well, I called and, well, okay, it's going to make more sense later, but I called him and said, yo, I'm going live on you tonight. I want you to know it. I mean, I gave him a heads up. I even called him right before the live and be like, hey, do you have any last words of encouragement for me? You know, I feel like I'm that type of friend. Like, I'm going to keep it real and be transparent. Like, I'm not going to try to do anything behind your back. No, I want you to see me coming. He's pissed. He's upset. He thinks I'm cucking to demons. Yes. He thinks I'm yoked with people because I sit on panels with them. Like, he's really pissed. And I understand. Because, again, I haven't seen you a lot, but sometimes I'm kind of known. I mean, I might be super cool in this moment because I'm on a panel by myself, but wait till the other people get here and I might get a little spicy myself. So I want you to see me coming. I'm just that type of person. Like, I want you to know. And so I understand because he thinks I'm going to make a video about him. He thinks I'm going to go extra hard in the yard and I'm going to say things about him and make up stories. And that's simply not true. That's simply not true. But I'm going to tell it like it is, not because I'm cucking to him or I'm cucking to them, merely because I'm your friend and I'm going to tell you the truth. Snafu Snaps has alienated so many people from this community that they're over it. They are absolutely over it. They want him gone. Do you know that people wish harm on him? They'll say stuff like, hey, I'm not saying I want anything to happen to you, but I am saying when it happens, I'm going to have a party. Because, I think I left out a major part. Like, Snafu Snaps has a head injury. And in the head injury, he does go to the hospital a lot. And the head injury isn't just like he fell and hit his head, but there's actual, like, you can see the damage that's been done to him. Now, one of the things that I always say is like, hey, I take his condition into consideration because, like, sometimes when he gets angry, he is the most vile person out there. He truly is. But then yet other times when he's in the hospital and he's getting proper care, he's like like you can have a conversation with them. So I've noticed it multiple times. Like, I want to say about 3 times I've kind of noticed the pattern. So I take that into consideration. That's who I am. That's how I operate. However, for others that he's doxed people, he's pulled their records, he has pulled like articles from, is it magazine, newspaper, he has comes up and accused people of domestic violence, and I know you guys are like, what? Why would you have anybody like that around you? And I'm going to say it again. There's something within me that sees something within him that thinks I need to show him compassion. Absolutely. It's not cool at all. At all. This is what he does, though, right? I'm not here to regulate, to rule over, to dictate how anybody on this app should act at all. And you're going to be like, but Cynthia, that's horrible behavior. Why would you be friends with him? And why would you support that? Again, I don't owe anybody that explanation. I'm merely telling you, I'm going to keep rocking with the kid. Okay? Not because I think he's some great guy, not because I think that I love him or anything like that, just because there's something within my spirit, within my heart that is like, show love to this kid. And honestly, I appreciate him. Because in the midst of all of this yelling and calling people out for this and that, he also calls out people and other men in particular for the behavior that they've had towards myself and other women. And you can be like, well, that's why you're doing it is because he's doing that for you, but he's really not meaning that. No, it's not that at all. He actually says something. He does. He brings it to attention. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody completely blows him off. Everybody absolutely is like, shut up, Snafu. Da, 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 da. And then it turns into a fight where nobody can even speak. It's horrible. But where was I? Let's see. Damn it. I'll be on the roll and then I have to get off of it. Damn that coughing. You'll remind me. Oh yeah, his behavior is not cool. But I do appreciate him. I appreciate him sticking up. Because you know what, guys? Sometimes in life, not everything's beautiful. It's really not. So the world is full of evil things out there. And I'm not just talking here on the Panelverse. I'm talking in the world. In the world, there is true evil that lives out there. And I appreciate that there are men and maybe women, I just haven't met any, that speak up and who don't care if they're liked by other people, who don't care who they offend, don't care what happens to their channel, don't care. They're going to keep talking and talking and talking. And I appreciate that about him. I do. I really do. Because sometimes, even though it's nobody's job to defend me or protect me, sometimes it can feel like lonely out here. And what I mean by that is you can just have a problem with a person, another individual, another situation, and be like, but do y'all see? Do you see what he's doing? And people could be like, because people love to gaslight you on here. As a matter of fact, they'll tell you stuff that they don't even really believe just because it's fun. And I got you. I got you.
Like me.
Dusty, why are you trolling people? It's mean.
Because it's fun. And it's just words, bro.
There are people that will just use their words, bro, to troll you and gaslight you. And so they can have you thinking, well, am I crazy for thinking about this? Or am I wrong for thinking this? And what's going on? But just every once in a while, when you have someone's like, hey, I see what you're going through. I do. And I appreciate that about him. And I know that a lot of people don't see that. I would love to play videos. Last night, I was on TML's. Now, y'all know, if anybody knows, TML hates some Cynthia. Amen. Amen. Some people don't. TML cannot stand Cynthia. I can actually hear him right now laughing in my ear, like how much he can't stand me. But I went on his panel last night because, well, he was talking about something that interested me. And so I went on his panel, and then Snafu Snaps came up there, and I could show you the interactions that we had that happened last night. But I'm not even going to disrespect TML like that. I'm not even going to bring energy to what happened last night. Just know that it was pissed TML off. And TML, well, then he decided to start going at it with me. I'm like, whoa, bro. And of course it was, hey, you're Snafu Snap's friend. You defend him. So you got to get this too. And TML, the Machine Lies, isn't the only one. There's been a couple of other ones that have said something to me. Call Snaps. I'm like, Snaps, what the hell did you do, man? Like, everybody can't stand you. What the hell? And he's like, he laughs about it, right? I'm like, all right, no big deal. But now it's getting annoying. It's getting a little annoying to hear you men and women who have a problem with another person and want to take it out on me. Like, that's a problem. That has now become a problem. And it's not because of him. It's because some of you don't know how to handle him. And I get it. It's not easy handling a wild zebra or wild lean, period. However, I've been accused of being someone that can manage bad behavior well. So last night, again, after I got off TML's live, I'm like, man, I got to address this now. I really have to address this because y'all aren't going to keep me upset. You can get mad at me because something that another man did. I know that I didn't do it. I know that your anger isn't even really towards me. It's towards him. And you're not regulating it correctly, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, you're not regulating it correctly. Regulate it correctly. Regulate your emotions correctly. Ever who you have the problem with, address them. Don't address those around them. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes they're just speaking in anger. So I get that. But I'm saying, don't make it a habit of that. Learn to address the people that you have issues with. And if someone like him comes up or others come up and do things and has pulled information and has figured out your trigger point and they poke it. Because why? Because it's fun. Because why? Right?
Dusty, why are you trolling people? It's mean.
Because it's fun. And it's just words, bro.
It's just words, bro. That's the way people really on here act. They're going to keep saying it because it's fun. It's fun to them. It's fun to see get the reaction. It's fun to see you triggered. It's fun. It makes them chuckle. Stop giving the people what they want. If somebody is pushing your buttons and trying to trigger you, stop being triggered. Figure it out. Figure out how not to be triggered. Remind yourself of who you are. I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. I do. Right? Talk to the same person. Autumn Glories, do you know how many people don't like me on this app? Do you know how many things they say about me? Do you know they accuse me of being 600 pounds? 600 pounds. Whatever. There's also the people that accuse me of this, accuse me of that. There's been so many things, but I know there's not one person on this app who can condemn me. There's not one. There is not one person in this world that can condemn me. I don't care how many super chats you get. I don't care how many viewers you have. I don't care how many numbers you have. You can't condemn me because I know who I am and I know how to stand in who I am. So I encourage you guys to know that about yourselves. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I encourage you to know that about yourselves. Know who you are and don't let anybody on this app dictate who you are or get you out of character because it's fun for them. And if you can't figure out how to regulate, then ice them out. Just that simple. Ice them out. Don't address them when they make videos about you, when they make comments about you. Don't even acknowledge it. Look off into another direction. If they try to hit your stage, block them out. Block your chat. Whatever you have to do, ice them out. Ice them out. Don't let people get you out of character on this app. It's not healthy. And they're not suffering from it. I promise you. You think Snafu Snaps is losing sleep over anything he's saying to any one of you guys? Do you think that he lost sleep when he struck my page? Not at all. So don't lose sleep over him. Don't get angry over him and don't get upset with him. Now, I'm still going to rock with him. And I know that might sound crazy to some of y'all, but I am. Because everybody needs somebody to believe in them. And I've seen him, I think it's been 3-4 years now that I've associated with him, and I have seen progress in him. I've seen growth. Not to say that there's not a lot of miles down the road he needs to go, but I see it. And Snafu Snaps, you've made this bed of shit. You really have, Snaps. The way you walk into people's panels, the way that you address them, the way that you yell at them, the way that you're unable to control yourself, control your emotions. I don't blame anybody that doesn't like you. I don't blame any of them. I don't blame it when people kick you off the panel. I don't blame it when people put you backstage. I don't blame it at all. Does he have a TBI? What's a TBI? TBI? Does he have tuberculosis? I don't know. What's a TBI? I don't blame anybody for that. You want to come up on panels and you want to have a conversation, Snafu Snaps, learn to behave. Learn to talk to people correctly. Learn to listen. Learn to shut your mouth. People put you on mute. You're constantly unmuting yourself. Learn to shut the fuck up sometimes, Snafu Snaps. And I'm not saying it because I'm against you. And I'm not saying that because I hate you. I'm saying that because I watch you. I watch you go in there and just berate people. I watch it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I didn't want to say this earlier because he really gets upset when I bring this up, but it's like literally indented. Like his head is indented. Like, so there's like, we just don't have extra space in our brain to like, you can just collapse the skull down and it not affect your brain. Like, I'm sorry. I know that you can be like, I hate this guy. I hate, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I worked in the emergency room at our county hospital here in Dallas, the one that JFK went to. Shout out to Parkland Memorial Hospital. I have medical experience. I'm not saying I'm a doctor or a nurse, but I'm saying I notice this. Perhaps that is something that is the reason within me that I feel this connection to him. I'm not sure. I don't hold his anger in his, again, he struck my page. He's made pornographic photos. Y'all, he had me naked in bed, spread eagle with a gallon of ice cream between my legs. Like, it was the craziest thing. But guys, that's not who I am. That's like, I'm not really having a gallon of ice cream laying in bed. Like, none of that's who I am. I know who I am. And I want each and every one of these people who are affected by others' behavior, I want you to know who you are and stop letting people get out of character. Yes. And I don't know, Snaps, I believe you can do better. I do. I really do. I do believe it. And I want to see you want to do better, but I can't make you. But I'm also never going to defend you. I'm never going to allow the things that you say. And don't you guys think for 1 second that when y'all get mad at him, I'm not getting an earful of you're cupcaking to demons. You're yoking with people. No, bro, I'm going to tell you just like I tell him, bro, those are just words. Those are just words you're using to try to trigger me. That's not true. I'm not cupcaking to anybody. I'm not yoked with anybody on this panel. I don't support anybody except 3 content creators. And that means I subscribe to their channels and pay their memberships because I rock with them. And if I rock with you, I rock with you. And there's nothing anybody's going to be able to do to change that. And I'm on behalf of Snafu Snaps, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Hank and I'm sorry to TML. I'm sorry to Jack. I'm sorry to Wizard. I know, bro. I watch him go after y'all time and time and time again. And I wish he could stop, but I can't make him. Nor am I even going to waste my time trying to make him. But I'm not going to allow you, any content creator, anyone else to hold me accountable for someone else's actions. It's just not going to happen. Like, y'all aren't going to faze me with that. Come on, man. Me? Y'all think I'm really going to be bothered by what you guys think of me on the internet? Because, as a matter of fact, I want you to know, when I go on mute and cam downs, I'm laughing. I'm like, damn, how did he do it? How did he get y'all out of character that quick? How? It's like a gift and a curse he has. Exactly. Exactly, Autumn Glories. Autumn Glories, I really hope you subscribe because I need more chatters like you who can rational thinkers. I need that. We need that as a community. People need to stop getting in their emotions. And please let me just be the first to say this is not like I didn't walk in here with this knowledge and this attitude. I had to go through my own trials and tribulations with him and others to understand, no, I'm not about to let anybody on this app tell me who I am. No, that's just not about to happen. Nah, my mom and daddy raised me better than that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. But I do want to address this. I do, because it's getting a little bit out of control now. So I know a lot of people have issues and have things that they want to say. Who knows? Snaps might even pop up and come up here and yell because, well, that's kind of what he does. You give a lot of grace. I do. Oh, my God. Okay. Whew. Too many tabs. Yes, I do. You know, Peace. Him and I, we talk about the Bible and we talk about our religious beliefs. We talk about salvation. We talk about Jesus. And I know that's probably hard for some of you guys to be like, what? What do you mean? He did this, he dogs, he accuses people of names, he makes up lies, he slanders, he deceives, he tries to destroy. What are you talking about? He's gaslighting you. No, I know who he is. And I know he's a wild animal. But even wild animals have a spirit or have a soul. And I'm not going to ever deny anybody that talks to me about God and about the Bible and about his beliefs. I'm not saying we agree on everything. I'm not saying he even co-signs one of my beliefs and I don't co-sign his. But I am saying that if it is in me to show people grace and love and mercy, then I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to allow anyone else on this app to shame me, belittle me, or get me out of character because they don't like the actions of another. It's time for us to grow up. It is time for us to stop saying, well, if you sit on a panel with them, you support them. No, that's not true. Stop gaslighting the people. That is not true. That just means we're in a community and we're on a panel of where we are. And people that we don't, I sit on the panel a few times a week with people I can't stand. There's always one person I'm like, oh my God, just be calm, Cynthia. It's a cool place. Don't bring the drama here. Grace, love, and mercy is what a Christian does. Indeed. But see, at the same time, Autumn Glories, I don't want to sit up here and portray that I have grace and mercy for everybody because there are just some people that I can't be around. And see, what did we say? Boy, Grace, look what showed up. Huh? It is absolutely true. Yoke with demons who deny Jesus. That's on you. See, again, great, Autumn. I know that my buddy here can't condemn me. I know that what he says down there isn't true because I know who I am and I know the relationship that I have with the Lord that I serve. So you got to be strong in this place. You got to. You can't help who comes to the family reunion, but you can still have fun. Exactly. Come on up, Snaps, if you want, and chit chat. I asked Snaps earlier, why did you pick the zebra and why? I'm sorry, what verse did I just quote? And Autumn Glories, this is another thing. Listen, I always have a pen and paper. Always. Because you will say, you will say something and people switch it. And they will say that. What verse did I just say? Now, I probably did quote something from the Bible, but I didn't quote a verse. I quoted a teaching. You got to be careful. Don't let people's chaos in their mind, don't let it affect you. Don't let it bother you. And don't fall for it. It's moments like these, it's tests like these that once you get it past it's such a breeze. It's such a breeze. Are you going to come up, Snaps? I have the link pin. Yes, Chucky always provides us a way out. Yes, indeed. Namaste. What's up? How are you doing? I was just up here talking about the wild zebra and how I am not him and his beliefs are not mine. So I don't know why people get out of character. I don't know why people get so upset and try to take it out on me. I want to encourage those men and women to calm down and stop letting him get him out of character. Do not. Here we go. Don't be yoked together with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light and dark have? Well, again, sitting on a panel is someone not being yoked. But I always tell homie this. I always tell my buddy, I'm doing the Lord's work in the devil's playground. We all know from the Bible stories that Jesus didn't just go hang out with the saints. He went everywhere. And I'm going to do the same thing. And it just, even if somebody getting mad at me, Snaps, and me not reacting, but still showing them grace and mercy, nah, I'm never going to apologize. Not to you, not to them, not to them, not to they, not to he, not to she, none of them. I'm never going to apologize for that. I'm never going to apologize to you, especially Snaps, for my behavior and what I do. I think you know, of all people, I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'll do whatever the hell I feel like doing and what I don't feel like doing. And that's just how that goes. Oh, my God. See? This is what I mean, Autumn Glories. This is what I mean. You reminded me of my sister. She works at a group home for the mentally ill and always forgiven when they go crazy, even physical with hers. Exactly. Now that Snaps keeps bringing up the Bible, you know, there are people that are afflicted with evil spirits. There really are. And Jesus casted them out. I am by any means, I'm not Jesus, nor can I cast out demons, but I do recognize that there are some that are just afflicted. And I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for anyone who lives in chaos, because that can't be peaceful. It can't be healthy. It can be none of that. And the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehend it not. Indeed. Indeed. I love it. I love it. I love these moments, because even though people are going to make lives about this, they're going to talk about me, they're going to twist things around. But I love that the word of God is still being talked about in chat. I'm not preaching to you guys. I'm not telling you to believe like I do. But what I'm saying is that this is my walk, and this is how I handle these things. And when I see the conversation being had, I appreciate that. And I will gladly sit up here 1,000 times and have Snafu Snaps talk bad to me about me like that, so conversations can be had about the Bible. And it's just how I roll. God sees everything and knows each and everyone's heart and situation. Correct. And he's the only one that can condemn us. And I know this. I know this. I stand on this. I cling to this. There's no one on this app, not Yoke, not my friends, not my enemies, not my frenemies. No one can condemn me. All I can do is make myself available to anyone that has an issue with me if they want to talk it out. If not, oh well. If I try to talk it out with you and it still persistently is a problem, I know exactly how to cut you off. I know exactly how to ice people out from my community, from my home, not my community, because they're still around. But I know how to ice people out. I know how not to ever speak to them, even if they're talking to me. I know how to be quiet. I do. And if I don't know, if I feel myself starting to lose control, I know how to hit that red X, like Hank O'Flamio always says, hit that red X and leave. Do not allow. Somebody's been reading Romans. Somebody's been reading Romans. And you know what that means? Therefore, as a result, I put the full armor of God, and I see that you do that as well. Indeed. Namaste. Oh my God. I don't want to see my buddy live in chaos like this. I don't. It really does. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't feel warm and fuzzy inside when I hear people saying things like what he's saying down there about other people. I don't like it when people say horrible things about Snafu Snaps, but I see why. I see why they do. I could block them right now, but I want you guys to see what you have to see. You have to learn to navigate on this app. You have to learn to stand strong in who you are. And I want you to see that it can be done. That it's so easy to yell and just scream and to call people's names. It's so easy. It is strength that is what is needed to stay in control of your emotions. See? Autumn's, look. As if we forsake our sins, we are called to help others who know Christ. We are called to help others who know Christ is. We can't be perfect, but Christ's protection shows up in our weakness. Amen. Amen. Hank, look at Hank. Snaps is down there right now saying the most horrible things about him. Hank's not triggered. In fact, I've seen it. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Woo, when Hank gets triggered, I'm like, oh my gosh, duck for cover. However, Snaps can't trigger Hank. No, he can't. He can't at all. And I want each and every one of you who have issues with him or with another person, I want you to have the strength to not be triggered by that. And most importantly, don't take it out on another person. Like, at least take it out on the person you have the issue with. Don't take it out on another one. Oh my gosh. See, I'm not going to let you hang. Not going to let you dox anybody. Right. No, I'm not. Well, we rock together. So if I had to say I was the one person, it would be him more. Yeah, Snaps. Look at you. Look at you, Snaps. Oh my gosh. How did you just let Hank own you on this? How? How did you just get owned by Hank? What? How did I said this again last night on TMLs? It's like Snaps comes up there and throws a Uno card, and then like Hank and others will have a reverse Uno card on him, and they'll just reverse it back to him. What up, homie? Oh, here we go. If you are good to the zebra and he is cruel to others, others could say the same thing, but you're still being kind to him despite the craziness. It is. And, you know, I'm not going to go too much into it, but I have family members who might be a little crazy. So that might be why I am able to manage them so well. All righty, guys. Well, it is a special, special time of the night. We have the man of the hour, the guest, the wild zebra himself here. However, I do want to tell you guys before he comes up, sometimes he comes in hot and I got to drop him down just so he can calm down a second. So it's about to get wild. If you have any children, if you have any animals that you want to protect, Autumns, I suggest you run because it's about to get hot in here.
Yeah, so I love how you want to protect a child grooming.
So what he's trying to say is he loves how, and by that he's being facetious. He doesn't really love it. He likes, he's disgusted by the fact that I have Hank's back on this. He's completely disgusted by it. That's what he's trying to say.
No, you're supporting a pedophile. That's what I'm saying. And we're gonna
I'm
go
not
live. No, we're gonna go
saying that.
live after Cynthia and show you guys that Hanko Flamo, John Lewis, grooms children.
Stop saying people's names. It's not hard. It's not true. We've already addressed this. Let him cook. Oh, are you sure, Arpul? I feel like it's my job to control my panel and not let it get out of chaos too much. Oh, he already left. Oh well, life goes on. So yeah, I'm assuming that he's gonna go live and roast me and others, but I'm sure he'll build a bridge and get over it. Yeah, for sure. He is stuck. For sure. But I had to come on here because last night TML was well, that was just a very small glimpse. Now does this, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but now does this make sense?
Pogo target acquired.
Hidden deep within the tall grasses of our digital experience, there dwells a very peculiar creature. A creature ever so wild and untamable, yet at the same time, vigilant and loyal to those in its respective crew. Say hello to Equisnap Snafuus, or Snafu Zebra. When not resting and feeding, Snafu Zebra spends most of its time investigating the Saharan grasslands for signs of its predatorial enemy, the privately owned, government-operated social media influencer, or in layman's terms, the common Saharan pogo. Although a habitual loner, Snafu Zebra is not typically found more than 5 kilometers outside the radius of its fellow crew members' dazzle or herd. This zebra's crew is a vital part of its digital experience here on Earth, and without it, this creature would not survive.
Fuck Marfoogle! Fuck Oracle Technology! Fuck Mike Stratton and his optics! And fuck Brian from High Pogo No Impact Grifts too! You're a fucktard Pedo Pogo and Marfoogle and Mike Stratton supporter! You fucking Strike Force, go!
Does that make sense now? Huh? Now? Earlier you didn't know what all that was, but hopefully that makes a little bit more sense about, because he does. He comes in hot. He comes in super hot. Maybe Cynthia will force them to know the Jesus. Think of, no, well, you know, Autumn Glories, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Yeah. I don't know how to. I don't know what to. I want to believe that. Like, I want that. But I also know that the way that Jesus was like crucified and people obviously didn't like him and they made fun of him. I know that people are going to feel that same way about me for my beliefs. And I do. I want everyone, to at least feel, I don't know how to, I don't want to say love, but to feel grace and mercy. But not everybody feels that. So that's a hard one. Like, I'm in Romans right now. I'm in Romans. I don't know. These people are calling out the video. Either do I. They're from a video from a while back, but just that energy, that high energy, that I wanted to. It's basically it's the same show, different characters. Okay, it's just the remix, and then hopefully there'll be more remixes, and we'll warn them. Some day though, people will remember what you said in their dark. Oh. Autumn Glories, from your mouth to God's ears. Amen. Cynthia likes joking with demons who spit in the face by denying him. I don't know. I really don't. That's not true. That's a false statement right there, but for freedom of speech. Alrighty, guys. So if nobody else wants to come up, not a problem with me at all. I wanted to come up and address this. TML, again, sorry about last night. I don't have a problem with you, but it's obvious you don't like me. And get in line. Get in line, TML. You got to go all the way late. Go around the building to the back of the line of people who don't like me. Oh. You don't know it's true though, and your pals are okay. I don't know. You know what's funny to me at Autumn? The same panels that I'm sitting on, he's sitting on, but somehow I'm yoked to them, but he's not, and somehow they're my pals, but they're not his. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You see how it is? Like, it just that's why you got to stand strong in who you are. We're not going to do that to somebody who's not here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Oh no, buddy. Oopsies. I only meant to delete your comment. Yikesies. Well, I'll figure it out later. Just because you talk to someone doesn't mean you agree with what exactly. Autumn, I love that you're here, but I feel like you should run because I feel like you might come down some if you hang, because not everybody thinks like that. Not everybody thinks like that, but I definitely appreciate that your beautiful mind tonight. Alrighty, guys, I accidentally. Oh, here he is.
So
I
you
made
can
my
backstage
mistake.
me
It was
all
a
you
ban
want
by
because
mistake.
I'm going live after you because you can backstage me all you want. Let's just put factual facts together.
Do you want me to
The
raid
people
you?
you're
Do you want me to
defending,
raid
TML.
you? Do you want me to raid you?
I don't really care. Right now, you got a pedophile as a mod.
Okay, so
All your
I'm gonna raid
friends
you.
deny Jesus. All your
So, guys, are y'all ready for the part 2 of tonight's show? Huh? Can we? What? Can, are you ready to go
Are you
live
ready
now?
to go look up TML's public records where he beats women? And
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hello.
It's about to be a showdown in the hoedown or whatever.
Yeah, let me get the hat that showed that I took over the Keystone Cop Crew. Yeah, please hold.
Oh, are you ready to have a conversation?
This is a pedophile, you dumb bitch. Autumn Glories, this is a
ready to have
pedophile.
a conversation
Tell me I
with
need
me?
to come. This is a pedophile,
You
motherfucker.
do not have the
This
zebra
is
hat.
a pedophile on your screen.
Oh, let me know when you're ready.
See, this hat is proof that I have control of the Keystone Cop Crew. He can't do anything to stop me.
He left.
Exactly. He knows I'm in charge. He's my servant. He knows he's weak.
How do you hang on, let me address this. Blessings and cursings can't come out of the same mouth. Does this guy think he's a Christian? Ooh, I love it. Blessings and cursings can't come out of the same mouth. What do you think about that, Hank?
They can, but not at the same time.
Do you think that Snaps, does he identify as a Christian? Well, he believes in the salvation of Jesus, so I would say yeah.
He's a Christian, but he's a doomsday cultist. He thinks the end times. He thinks America's going to be destroyed. Then he gets to run around and freaking break any laws of civility he wants afterwards. But he can barely walk around. So I don't see how that's going to happen. It's his fantasy, his power fantasy.
How do you stay so calm when others just lose control?
Lots of training. Like I trained as a system administrator, and you had a lot of nerve. Then I did lots of logistics, so I trained my body up too. So I just built the nerve via working.
Did you already have a thick skin before you came to YouTube, or did you develop it on YouTube?
Before YouTube. I had it before YouTube. I went to YouTube when I was pretty old, so like 3 or 4 years ago. So I was 30 before I really did YouTube.
Yeah, I would say I had a thick skin before I came here, but it definitely got thicker being on here. TML, I don't know if you heard earlier, I apologize on Snafu Snaps on behalf of him for his behavior last night. You know, and I had a talk with them, but I also, you know, with you suggested, like, don't let them get you out of character. Don't let anybody on this app get you out of character. Like, you're smarter than that. You're more well spoken than that. Like, I don't do it. Don't do it. And I know that it doesn't appear that you seem to be a fan of mine or appreciate me or anything I had to add to conversations, but I hate to see that for you. I hate to see you in that state because I do think highly of you. I think better of you when it comes to having conversations with people. And when I see you like that, getting angry, it takes me back every single time because I'm like, what? Like, he's so much brighter than that. So that's all I really had to say about that. You think he's going to go live and do everything he says he's going to do, which I'm sure he is?
Well, he doesn't have a mommy to produce for him right now. So he pissed off. Yes. So he pissed off what's her name? Lena for LCJC family because he said inappropriate things to her children. So we actually have a guardian in that case, unlike the one that he made up of me. So Lena's pissed at him for that. The other producer, she is banned from the internet. So I don't know how he's going to do his show at all. He doesn't have a producer. So you're going to have to produce his show before he can do his show. But you might have to stay here.
Well, he happens to be back. Are you ready to have the interaction with him? And when he starts spurging, do you want me to leave him up? Are you right?
Let him do his worst. It's not good enough anyways.
Gotcha.
No, I love how you're cucking with a pedophile and a witch. And TML's a wife beater, Cynthia. And you want to know why they changed character? Because I got receipts. You are cucking to those who deny Jesus. You should be ashamed of yourself, Cynthia.
Right.
You literally should be ashamed of yourself. These people spit in God's face openly every day they go online, and they deny Jesus every day they go online, and they're involved in pedophilia optics. They're involved in beating women optics. So you wonder why they go out of character when the zebra calls their shit out? Oh, because I got receipts. So tonight we're going to show how Hanko Flamo, John Lewis, groomed fucking children, playing children games, being a pedophile, self-admitted jabbed witch. Your buddy. And then
bring him now. Bring the receipts now. Show those receipts right now.
Come home, Abby, as he beats his wife and then goes online.
Don't bring
don't mute me, you demon fucking bitch. You demon loving
Pony boy. Pony boy.
Female demon loving bitch.
Show those receipts right now.
No, for real. Hey, you're a pedophile, Hank. I got
Show me the
nothing to say to
receipts.
you. I got something to say
Show
to
the
Cynthia,
receipts.
because if she's gonna literally cuck, hey, machine lies. Come home, Abby, you wife beater motherfucker. Did your wife leave you again for?
See, this is this is like when you can't, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you leave it addressed to Hank.
Yes, he says he has receipts. Show them now. Show them now.
Go ahead. Receipts.
Hey, what's funny is you mute me for a Muslim who spits New Age shit and shits on Jesus. You mute me for a self-admitted pedophile witch. Way to go, Cynthia. You know,
I'm muting you because it's impossible to have a conversation with you. You're lacking self-control right now.
No, I'm fine. Sorry. Once I go live, we're gonna show the TML beat women.
No, show the receipts now.
Okay, do you want to go get the receipts on Hank and we can watch?
Yes.
it?
Yes. No, if you don't control yourself, Barry has to control you.
I'm gonna do it. No, Hank's a pedophile. We're gonna talk about it crew style. And you know what, Hank? You're a pedophile. You groom children playing children games. We have. And you know what? OTW played it on his channel where we all saw you groom children playing little games. And hey, TML, We all saw you beat your wife.
We're not.
You're imagining things. You're imagining things. The thing is, if that was factual, why did OTW just have me back to play his little game? Why am I allowed to go everywhere? You're not making any sense. It's your imagination.
Pedophile witch that's a retard. And embracement of pedophilia seems to be high. Look at Cynthia embracing you demon fucks. She's even embracing pedophilia. So, yeah, that's what's up, motherfucker. Cynthia's going to go to bed tonight, and she better pray about yoking with these demons versus those who don't deny Jesus. There's a huge factor here. Cynthia, no, you think it's cute and funny? The pals you're defending are wife-beating.
I want y'all to know, like, the way I'm laughing is how I get when y'all get triggered at him. It's wild. Like, how? How are you letting these words penetrate you like this? Like, why?
Hey, TML, didn't we watch?
Oh my gosh.
Snap, how about pop quiz, Snafu? What was the name of the game was playing at the time?
Hey, TML beat his wife. You got.
What was the name of the game Hank was playing at the time?
I'm talking about TML beating his wife.
What was the name of the game, Snafu? Come on, Mr. Journalist.
Jamiroquai. Not Jamiroquai.
It's called TML the Muslim beats his wife.
Oh my gosh. TML. What do you want me to do? I mean, like, I'm not gonna let you be rude to people who aren't on panel. Like, be better than that.
Snappy, you learn as a journalist. You don't have any facts. If you did, you would know the name of the game, and you can tell me the day I was playing it.
See, that's what's disturbing. This pedophile goes, what game was I playing? Oh, get the Guardians. He knows we caught him grooming children red-handed. I have nothing to say to the pedophile.
Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it.
I'm going to go live, and I'm going to show just a little of Hank's pedophile optics. But hey, TML, you wife-beater, piece of shit, Muslim, New Age fuck.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if you just showed Cynthia now? She knows she likes doing those cop shows. She'll hunt me down. If she had that document, she'll hunt me down personally. We all know it. So bring it in and show it to her.
So, yeah. Yeah, if you want to go get the receipts, Hank's down for us to review it. We've done this before on OTWs, and we've all concluded that the village lose their idiot. Do you want to go get the receipt on Hank?
You're making words up. Most of the people said Hank's a fucking pedophile. This is just Cynthia saying that because Cynthia loves demons and Cynthia loves yoking with those who spit in Jesus' face every day. Let's just be real, folks. When she stands before God, he's going to sit there and say, oh, wow, look how you treated the ones who are proud to say Jesus versus the ones who deny Jesus and are into pedophilia and into preaching New Age Muslim shit. Look how you treated those, Cynthia, versus those who don't deny Jesus. You should be ashamed of yourself, woman, as TML says, lady.
No, lady.
Mexi Melt. You lady fucking Mexi Melt. You saw how triggered this Muslim got when.
Looks like you triggered a yes.
Isn't that cute? He thinks he's God.
Planet X Watcher. I don't know why y'all think that I'm yoked with anybody. Like I don't know. I don't know why y'all say that. And Planet X Watcher, I'm really sorry that you're like disappointed in my behavior. But again, that's okay, and you can definitely be disappointed in this. But I'm not gonna keep defending people and not defending people and being accused because of this and that. And I had to address it tonight. And there's nothing absolutely wrong in that.
Right. You were getting pressure from the ones who deny Jesus and who are involved in pedophilia and wife beating and shit. And so you had to do a video for your image to say, well, I'm friends with Snaps, but hey, you guys might be. No, you're a pedophile sympathizer.
Snap saying talking about women online is sexual abuse and on stream, haha, that like a weak feminist.
Just because from our stream, both our streams, we have plenty of evidence of Snafu sexually abusing women online. We don't even have to source any streams except for TML streams and my streams. So
Well, I'm
Steph,
definitely not going to play those, but
yeah,
I would like if you like. You've always
Notice how
embraced-
he's
hey,
now. Hey, notice when you girls come up against Tarek because the sexual abuse is real with certain players in the game. Notice TML is going to try and go against that now because again, he doesn't care that Yolanda, Beck, Cynthia, Sherelle Snow, or all these
No.
others are being sexually harassed by his fellow Muslim pal Tarek. And again,
He's-
TML,
Well,
you're a wife beater. Cynthia, you could support these demons all you want. I know when God looks at me and he looks at you, you're yoking with people who spit in the face of Jesus every day publicly in front of thousands every day. I don't. I'm a fisher of men. You're going to sit here and cuck with these demons. You have a lot to get a hold of your own spirituality with because you think that this is okay in God's eyes, hanging out with guys who spit in Jesus' face, who mock Jesus every day, who are involved in pedophilia and Muslim New Age shit. You, Cynthia, might as well change your belief and say, fuck Jesus with these guys. No, you think it's funny.
I would
You wanna
never
keep
say
muting me?
that.
No,
I
no,
would
no.
never
Narrow
say
is the
that.
past, Cynthia. Even I'm very, like I said, I know I ain't deserving. I'm not deserving. And narrow is the path, but I don't yoke with demon fucking New Age wife beater Muslims. Hey, come home, Abby.
you were there yesterday. You were there literally yesterday. I was there.
You know what is hilarious to me? Oh my gosh. How all of it comes like it just like once the negativity starts, other people just join in it. Like you're just taking random shots at me now. That's wild. That's like, how do y'all get out of control like this? But you know what? I was cleaning the other day. Hang on, Hank. Go ahead, talk, Hank.
Yes. So he says he doesn't yoke with TML. He was on TML show literally yesterday. I was there with him on TML show. He doesn't remember anything except his narrative.
Right. Hey, oh my gosh. All right, keep talking. Keep talking.
Yes. So we want him to go ahead and bring up that evidence he claims to have, which is just a clip from my show that he talks over. That show that he talks over is still completely up in context right now. He doesn't even remember the name of the game I was playing, even though I mentioned it, because he doesn't care. It's just it's not useful to his narrative, so he can't make the case. I stream on Kick as every time StreamYard lets me do it. That vigilante platform of choice. No one's coming for me. This Snafu is not credible, and that's why I call him Pony Boy.
Oh my gosh! All right, TML. The other day, well, gosh, hang on. One more place I'm gonna look because there is I was cleaning my office the other day and I was going through old files and I found my paperwork and I was going to talk about it, but I don't have it. I don't know where I moved that file to. Wait. Oh, I do have it. All right. Let me put some Pokey notes on things. So the story that TML's down there telling, they love to exaggerate it. They really do. Hang on. All right. So the story that they love to tell, oh my God, about me is that I worked at a club. I wish I could remember that because it was actually even on a TV show like way back before Cops and stuff, where
you mean the one with the club you worked at got
right
busted for having the underage person there?
Right. So it got raided one time, and the raid was actually like it was on a show. Like the cops, like they were like, okay, we're gonna go in. They were all undercover, right? And so after that, when they raided it, and they realized like one of the girls was way underage, like 14 years old, right? I didn't hire her. I didn't work with her. I wasn't in charge of any of that, but I was working in the same building, right, as where this occurred. So because of that, it became a law in, well, this is from 2013, but we had like to work in the SOB business, we had to go and get our fingerprints. Like you'll see all my fingerprints are down here, just to even work in it. Like it completely changed the law. But for some reason, people like TML and Brown's Boy, they always say, oh, like she did it. Like they always try to insinuate I was involved with trafficking. And again, they just spread lies. But when I was going through my files and I found my old record, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to show you guys. Like, it's a real story. It's a true story. It's not a story I made up. It's not a story that I'm proud of. It's the evil that's really in this world that I talk about. This really exists. It's in the real world. It's online. And because of that, laws were put into place. But so why you lower yourself to create that narrative about me says a lot about you. And again, just like I don't hold it Snafu Snaps accountable, I'm not going to hold you accountable either, because I know that sometimes you're just not in the right state of mind. You know what I mean when I say that, you know. So, but I definitely thought about you and Brown's Boy when I pulled this out, and I'm glad I had an opportunity to share with you guys. And I found some other stuff, but anyways,
yeah,
I don't know.
Personally, I don't really believe in responsibility by proximity. That's a dumb way to manage things. If you gotta change responsibility, you pin someone, that's fine. But responsibility by proximity, that's the way that's just how corporate culture is in America. You don't know about what's going on in the next location or even the next business unit. So
yeah, and at that time I was just a waitress, and I assure you, waitresses at that time didn't have any clue what was going on in the back house. But you have I think that was 3 years ago. You have every right to still hold on to that, TML. In fact, I want you to hold on to it for the rest of your life. I want you just to remember that, and I want you to put it in your heart until it eats the rest of it up, okay? I really want that. Again, sometimes I laugh at myself for thinking that you were better than this, TML. I really do. And it's and I'm even up here to like making sure you're not getting taken advantage of, making sure he's not running you in down in the ground. That's wild. You can never please everybody. Oh, buddy, did you come back with the
like you said, you're finally seeing the colors of TML. You're a trafficker that worked at a wasn't Snafu the one that defended you because people were making that narrative and I brought people to talk to you? See, you notice how quick he switched up, but I got real receipts, public records that show this guy fucking puts violence on women, multiple women, not just Abby. So
I'm not going to show TML's records, but I will show Hank's video because he has asked me to.
You can keep backstage. Yeah, you know what? You child trafficker fuck, according to TML, right? Right? You're child trafficking.
Are you going to go get the video?
I know that he has no receipts for that, but I do know I got receipts for him beating up women. Violent.
I'm not going to show that. back to Hank. I'm not going to show them. I'm not going to entertain the conversation. You're only doing that because it's triggering him and it's not triggering Hank. Any other time you would be screaming, Hank's da 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 da. I got receipts. I got receipts. You want me to go get them? Any other time, but you're not getting the reaction you want out of Hank. So you're aiming for somebody else in the chat who, well, let's just face it, at this moment in time seems to be weak in the flesh and is falling for it. I don't understand how you do it. I don't understand how you pull the demons out of people, but you do, Snaps. So if you want to have the conversation with Hank, we are more than welcome to. If we're not going to have the conversation about TML, regardless of how he feels about me, regardless of what narrative he paints about me, I'm not going to do that because it's my standard. I'm not going to do that. Do you want to go get the stuff on Hank?
Hank is a pedophile. I will be showing the crew and reminding him of the pedophilia optics we've caught Hank. I got nothing
Do you
to say.
see this hat? I am the crew. I am the crew. See this hat? That proves it. Now go get those papers and show me.
So what was the show topic? The show topic was about how to, if you have a problem with someone, to take it out on them and not to accuse those that hang around with them. And I gave suggestions of, if somebody triggered you, as you're triggered now, to either block them from your community and not allow them on your page or not allow their chat to be seen. And if you couldn't do that, or if you could learn not to let them trigger you and learn who you were and stand in it, that would be better. This stream is retarded. Well, coming from you, I'm going to take that as a compliment. So. Hey, I'm offended. Okay, thanks. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. No, I was addressing the situation because I'm tired of people getting mad at me because of something that Snaps has said or done. Hank, you're really the only person who doesn't get mad.
Oh, he gets mad. He got crazy when we caught him doing pedophilia optics.
Stop. Oh, yeah.
No, and you know what? No, you stop. Stop defending those who mock and deny Jesus. Stop making excuses for guys who go publicly online and brag about being into witchcraft. The guy you're sitting into right now, he brags, I'm a witch. I'm a witch. He brags. Fuck Jesus. Fuck God. You should be ashamed of yourself tonight when you lay your head on your pillow. You better fucking go open that Bible and bust out 2 Corinthians. And
why does he always say informant optics?
Oh, because he's a police informant. It's done by his fight with Lee from Bad Apple Media. He informed the police to get Lee in trouble. So, but they kind of have the exact same personality. So they're the only ones that kind of works on each other with. So,
are you an informant?
Hey, Bad Apple Media is a fucking obsessed fucking fan, basically. Dangerously obsessed. Okay? A dangerously obsessed fucking fan, basically. I've been doing shock jock journalism for years, and I get credible threats all the time, but when you get the real credible ones, like Bad Apple Media, who's crying to everyone online to accept his narrative and showing how obsessive he is and how dangerous and unstable he is, to where he shows up at one of my trolls' house, Eric. He shows up at one of my trolls' houses to get information that never even existed because the troll was making shit up online.
Did you call the cops on someone?
No. State of Michigan pressed charges on that motherfucker. You guys all think I was listed as a witness / victim, you dumb fuck. Cynthia knows this. She was actually at the court hearing too, you dumb fuck, Hank. Oh, you know Cynthia was at the court hearing too, you dumb fuck.
Hank didn't say anything.
Hank doesn't know shit. He's a pedophile who makes shit up.
No.
Yeah. So I know from Lee.
TML, you beat your wife?
I know from Lee that you went to I think Gilbert, Arizona to report the clip of the terroristic threat Lee made against you. Then they went to Michigan and they got Lee in trouble.
Yeah, Bad Apple Media invited me. He actually, I got you. I got you. Go ahead. We'll pull up the email. What's his name? All right. What is his name? Oh, yep, here we go. Come watch your good friend play the victim at 8:30 a.m. in the morning and cheer him on with sending me to prison. You birds of feather really got to stick together. The Zoom meeting ID is da-da-da-da-da. Maybe you can help him by telling the prosecutor how unhinged I am. Well,
I have a question, Pony Boy. Why did you skip the court case? Why did you skip the court date instead of testifying against him?
You pedophile. I got nothing to say to you, you pedophile. But hey, guess what? Guess what?
I know why.
I would call the cops. Hey, TML, you wife beater. You wonder why.
So, okay, so you know it was in Michigan and Snaps isn't in Michigan, right, Hank?
Yeah, he's in Arizona.
Right. So, ever who's trying to come in, it says device not connected. So you'll need to, I'm going to kick you out and you'll need to come back, but your device isn't connected. So he, Bad Apple Media had their court case, right? And so in the court, he was like, you have to, they wanted Snafu Snaps to come to the actual courthouse, not to have a Zoom. Like the email said, it was originally on Zoom. However, this next time from the one that he invited me to, they said, we're going to extend it out and we need Snafu Snaps here. And the Snaps can't travel because of his health reasons. And so they were like, well, if you don't come, the case is going to get dismissed. And so Snaps didn't travel because of his health reasons. Now, I don't understand. A, would they have flown him out and paid for it? B, if it's happening online, why did now after this time did it have to be in person? Like they don't even live in the same state, so that was weird to me. Oh, here's another person that's really upset with Snaps. Yeah, this guy, he's mad too. Oh, again. Go ahead.
400-pounder racist. We'll go over.
We're definitely not going to talk about him. Like, so yeah. So that's how come he didn't show up and it got dismissed. It wasn't like got dismissed because Snaps said something and they didn't believe him. It was just dismissed based off of Snaps wasn't there.
Right. He could have got his Snaps. If he had his connections, he could have got his defense attorney friend represent him in the courthouse and still not travel, and he could have made the explanation that he's too sick. But that he didn't get that done. Why not, Snaps? Why didn't you give a crap about it?
And you do have a reason to be mad. And I feel like if I bring him up, he's been going after TML, but I think now that he's seen you, he's going to have a new target. So he's wild tonight. Why didn't you have your attorney?
Well, I don't need to explain anything to these guys because guess what? The Attorney State General's looking into everything. Oh, God. There's a lot of corruption going on and people being fucking doing illegal shit in that courthouse. And, you don't think we can elect it? Yeah, so don't explain anything to these people about that, Cynthia, because it's still ongoing. Okay? It's still ongoing. Yeah. Attorney State Generals are fucking, yeah. So I don't need to explain myself to anyone. And by the way, we did provide a notarized letter stating that I would like to testify to the courts. And guess what, Hank? There's about 2 or 3 other witnesses to his harassment. And he had been telling people, hey, you come to Michigan, I'm going to fuck with you. So you think the people he's harassing online want to show up to a fucking his state while he's making death threats and harassing them to show up to court? By him even emailing Cynthia, that letter was violating the court. Yeah. Okay. You guys have no clue what you're talking about. You have no clue what's going on. You have no clue what corruption and not corruption. You have no clue what's being filed. You have
He's
no
a-
clue. So Cynthia here has no clue herself. She shouldn't even really need to explain it because she has no clue. So
Well,
we'll just leave it at that. No,
I
let's just leave it at that. It's still going
He
because
invited
the
me.
Attorney State General's office is doing it. Now, Orthodox guy, why are you defending the?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bad Apple Media is a paper tiger. He didn't offer to fight me because he knows I'll do anything to get a. Well, you see how I'm with Snaps. If you give me more opportunity, I'm going to take him. So Bad Apple Media is smart enough not to give me the opportunity to do the violence. Yes.
I want him to stick on you. I don't want him to derail and hit other targets.
He has to change targets because he doesn't have the ammo to do any damage to me. He knows it. He doesn't have the ammo. It's been 8 months. He got nothing. Nobody's coming to do the dirty work for him.
Hank, you're a pedophile. You're irrelevant to most of us. You're sick. You're disgusting. We would rather not have to see you. You're a pedophile. Now,
Why
Orthodox,
that's all you're talking about. Why pedophiles irrelevant?
We're not dealing with Orthodox.
Oh, we're not. I'll go live after this. We'll cover his article. I'll go after. So, hey guys, you want to see who Orthodox man is?
All righty.
All right, so Snafu, I want to know why pedophiles are suddenly irrelevant now when that's your favorite topic.
Hey, once this is over, guys, we'll show you who Orthodox man is.
Did you hear Hank's question?
Pedophile.
Did you hear Hank's question? What was your question?
I'll ask it again. Why is it all of the sudden that pedophiles are irrelevant now when it's your favorite topic?
Oh,
no, because you got outed being a pedophile, doing pedophile optics, grooming children, and the right people have your information now. You groom children playing video games. You're a sick fuck.
So who has the information?
You're a sick individual. Go be a. I have nothing to say to pedophiles, Cynthia. But hey,
Cynthia,
Orthodox guy, you want to
information
come?
yet? So did you send the information to Cynthia? Does she have the information?
I have no information. Bad Apple Media sent me that email. So not even Snaps didn't send it to me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's breaking court orders. More paperwork that proves what he's been doing. And again, the Attorney State General's office, you have no clue, Hank, or anyone out there online, not even Cynthia, what's going on fully. So we'll just leave it at that. All I know is he's a credible, dangerous, unstable, unhinged motherfucker who's obsessed, and all he's been doing is crying that all you guys fucking deal with his fucking shit of being a dangerous scumbag online. That's all I got to say about that. But hey, why are you afraid to have a conversation about Orthodox and his?
Because Orthodox isn't here to defend himself. Orthodox doesn't want to have the conversation with you. He's made that clear on multiple occasions, and I'm not going to allow you to do it, just like I wouldn't allow anyone to come up here and do it to you, Snafu Snaps. Why do you have such a hard time understanding that and saying, all right, I got you. And saying, all right, Hank is here. You have been after Hank. You have been harassing Hank for months and months and months. I do believe last night Hank said 8 months. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Is it
8 months? Yes.
Okay. And now you have the opportunity to hold Hank accountable for his actions and for who he is. But instead, you choose to deflect and you choose to go after TML and you choose to go after OG. And just like I spoke, don't hold them accountable. Deal with what you have here right now. Why is that so hard for you, Snaps?
Why is it so hard for you to unequally yoke yourself with people who spit in Jesus' face, who are involved in pedophilia, who mock God and his teachings?
Why are you not?
You can be ashamed of yourself. He's a
Why are you
pedophile witch.
Hey. Why? Oh, he got you. Go ahead.
Tell her about your witchcraft. Maybe Cynthia could do witchcraft lessons with you at your next live. Maybe she could start doing no, for real. Since Hank's into that shit. Hank. Since Cynthia is your new pal and she wants to spit in Jesus' face with all her fucking predator pals and demon pals, Hank, you and Cynthia should do a live tomorrow. and do like witchcraft or show her what's going on. Yeah, I agree. Cynthia is disgusting in her behavior and her fucking way. I'm getting texts from multiple crew members right now saying she's cucking to demons and yoking with those who are involved in predatory and spitting in Jesus' face constantly online. And then yet you sit here talking to God. Cynthia, we see through your bullshit too. You're literally cucking with those who mock and spit in Jesus' face every time they turn the camera on. Every time they're in the chat room. Every time. And you're backstage, you're me, the only one who says, Jesus is the way.
I'll make a deal with you. I'll
Cynthia,
do some tarot reading with Cynthia.
Need to pray. You need to sit there and pray and think about, because notice how.
What's the deal? What's the deal, Hank?
Yes, I'll do some tarot reading with Cynthia. If Ponyboy Snafu Snaps tells me what game I was playing at the time he supposedly caught me.
Well, I'm definitely not going to do that, but I do appreciate the offer. Somebody else can take my place, but why do you call him Ponyboy again?
I think because he has the damn My Little Pony horse avatar.
Oh, okay. I always think that
pedophile that plays pedophile children games, and he's still
what
in
was
his
the game,
children
Snap?
mode.
What was the game?
Games under the age of 10 down under. We're going to go live tonight as soon as Cynthia's over. We're going to first review Orthodox's racist article.
What's the game? Wait, hang on. Who say you Matthew is Jesus? Point me out in a 10-man lineup if you think you know me. Oh. What was the game that Hank was playing, Snaps?
A game made for fucking children 10 and under. Don't worry about it. I'm going to play it too. I'm going to show the optics of this pedophile you're sitting next to.
The name of the game.
And you know what? It doesn't even matter, pedophile. You literally are defending those who spit in Jesus' name and mock God openly on a public platform. And so you need to sit back and think about that. The ones who are willing to say Jesus versus the ones who mock and ridicule and spit in his face. And yeah, they don't like me because they're demons, Cynthia. They mock Jesus. They fucking know they're involved in scummy optics, such as predator or wife beating or whatever the fuck I usually say. Hey,
why doesn't God reveal the name of the game to you and become in God's name?
Are you like? What's the name of
guys? Make sure you tune in. We're gonna go over Orthodox guy. We're gonna go over Hank. We're gonna go over Cynthia. Fucking.
Well, we can do Hank right now. We can go over Hank.
No. We're gonna deal with it my way because you're talking to a demon.
All right. All right. He's gonna go do it his way. I tried. Hank.
He's scared. He doesn't even remember the name of the game. It's still on my channel. I'll drop the link into the public chat of the video. Yeah, I'll drop the link to the video in the public chat. Then still Snafu won't be able to figure out the name of the game. The video he clipped to try to make that hit piece on OTW, he still won't be able to figure out the name of the game because he's stuck in his little fantasy land. He's not a journalist. He's a doomsday cultist.
I do appreciate your strength in these moments, Hank. I wish that Snaps could exercise it as well, because I do want y'all to have the conversation and clear this up. It does, however, appear that he seems to want to be stuck in his chaos. And as much as I wish he didn't, there's nothing I could actually do about it at this time. At this point, he's just draining. He's constantly just... he's so much, right? And I hate because he's not always like that. But he's very triggered right now.
And it's the impotent chaos will be drowned out by my big, strong, manly chaos. It'll be drowned out. No one will even notice it. It's nothing by comparison.
Okay. Snaps, I really want y'all to have the conversation. But I'm not going to.
I hope God fucking speaks to you in the next few days. Okay. You're sitting next to a pedophile who grooms children online playing video games that are aimed for children under. Who brought his sex torso to the public, wanting everyone to know he's a creep, who also says, I'm a witch. I'm glad to be a witch. Who spits in God's face. Same with all your fucking pals. So you can think it's cute sitting next to a pedophile, Cynthia? It's not cute. It's not cute. He plays fucking games, luring in minors into his DMs. You can defend that shit all you want. We saw what we saw. We know what we know. And you know what? I am proud of those who are saying, fuck that. This is a pedophile playing video games aimed towards minors, and he's a sick fucking. We've watched Hank's optics. His sexual depravity, his mocking God and spitting in God's face with his witchcraft and all that shit he's into. You, Cynthia, should be ashamed of yourself.
So is my witchcraft preventing you from knowing the name of the game, even though it's posted?
You're talking to these demons. You asked me, how does Snaps pull the demon out of these guys? Because guess what? Snaps is not afraid of Jesus like these others. That's what time it is, Cynthia. Enjoy your demon pedophile pals.
Is it my witchcraft preventing you from saying the name of the game?
Female.
Is it witchcraft that's preventing you from saying the name of the game?
Talk to Cynthia about witchcraft. She's your friend. She's yoked with you. No. She could hold your hand, and when you guys see Jesus together, he's gonna tell her, "I knew you not," and she's gonna sit there and say, "Well, I did." And you know what? You got Hank. You got TML the Muslim. You got people who deny Jesus every day. You got plenty of friends who will keep you company in hell, Cynthia. So enjoy yourself.
If you know so much about what I'm doing,
at this point, you're sitting next to a pedophile, literally making defenses for a grown adult playing video games, learn minors in. We saw it go down, Cynthia. And you're literally defending pedophile optics.
Why do you keep
this guy, Hanko Flamo, John Lewis, is a pedophile optics. 100%. And I will show you all how much this adult plays video games aimed at children 10 under, getting children to talk to him in his DMs and shit. Sick shit, Cynthia. But most of all, the fact that they spit in Jesus' face,
court like this.
all these people you're defending, and you wonder why they're mad at me. Well, I told you this last night. Just say Jesus to them and see how they fucking act.
Okay.
You
Jesus, man.
You think it's funny, dude.
Jesus,
You're sitting
man.
next to a pedophile,
I do,
bro.
Snaps. I really
Jesus,
do.
man.
You're sitting next to a pedophile, bro.
Jesus,
Like, real
man.
talk.
Funny, Snaps. I
fucking
think
talk.
it's hilarious. I think it's
No,
hilarious.
yeah. Enjoy
Coming
your
up here with
pedophile.
this
And
now,
Orthodox is a 400-pound rape.
I think it's hilarious that you're coming up here with all of this anger and you're talking about people and you're talking about demons, but yet you're like being the most angry person in the room right now. And then you're saying things to try to trigger me, talking about my faith and my relationship with God, which you know, just like I know, you can't judge that. Most importantly, you can't even condemn me. I don't know why you keep trying to do it. I don't know why you're playing with me. I don't know why you think that I'm going to fall for it, because I'm not, and I don't care, and I know better than that. I can honestly see that right now you are triggered. You are triggered because you're not in control. You are triggered because you're not getting to control the narrative. You're triggered because you're not getting to say the things that you want to say. Instead, I'm kind of rounding you up, and you don't like it. And I understand why you don't like it. But here's the deal. You're vomiting just chaos. You're vomiting chaos all over my panel. You have absolutely no respect for me. You don't appreciate the things that I'm doing up here. You don't appreciate anything about anything other than what your narrative is and your agenda. And I hate that. I hate that you're behaving this way right now, because I know you to be better. I've actually had conversations with you, and I've known you to be calm, but for whatever it is that's got you so triggered right now, you need to really think about it. And while you're sitting here telling me to go talk to God, maybe why don't you ask God, like, God, why am I this way?
If he caught me, why is the video he so-called caught me and still up? If he really caught me, I would have privated it.
Oh.
Like Derek privates all his videos. My video's still up for all to see.
Right. At this point, it's just you're just Snaps having these conversations with you. Like, I don't even think you can have them. I really don't. I want you to, but I don't know. I don't know why. What happens when you touch this app? Why you become this way? It was just
excuses for those who deny and mock Jesus every day they go live. Keep making excuses for those.
You sit on the exact same panels that I sit on. It is so funny that you are sitting up here with me, yet somehow you are not equally yoked. But I am. No, you are gaslighting me. You are gaslighting me in this moment, and I'm not falling for it. You're going to continuously to try to beat it down. You're going to continuously try to make me feel some type of way when I know who I am, Snaps. And most importantly, God knows who I am. But you know who doesn't know who I am? You. And you know who else? The rest of the people on this internet. Now you have the choice right now in this moment, Snaps, to use your power for good, or you can use your power to destroy. And when I say power, I mean the power of your words. What are you going to choose in this moment? Hank, do you want to take a guess?
Oh, he's going to loop the same old lore nonsense.
Indeed.
Because he's from the bum sector. He's of the bum sector.
Indeed. All righty, buddy.
All right, fine, Cynthia. We know now, wheat and tares, that you align with those who spit in Jesus' face. That's fine.
Okay.
No. It's okay. Maybe
You
next
have
time
any
Hank will do
closing words? Are you
witchcraft
gonna
with
go
you.
live?
Hey,
You're gonna go
you
live?
can schedule a witchcraft stream with her this week. Maybe even pedophile stream with Cynthia. Maybe she could start, playing video games with children and get the children in her DMs too, since she's okay with that. Yeah, Cynthia, and maybe you could let TML beat your ass and don't press charges. Again, you're hanging out with those who mock God openly, and there is
Do you have any closing words, Snafu Snaps? You're going to go live. You're going to cover all of this. Although you've been invited to cover it here, you're choosing not to because you want to do it your way, which I'm sure is going to be the best way. So is there any closing words so we can end this live and you can get started? Because I want you to have your night tonight, buddy. I hope you're charged up and I hope you're ready to go. Closing words?
Yeah, closing words. You lay with fucking demons, you're the same as them. And you know what? You're spitting in God's face, defending your demon pals who fucking deny Jesus openly to the public. Enjoy your demon pals. Like, that's funny. You're literally wheat and tare, yoked with fucking people involved in fucking denying Jesus. Not all the other shit I mentioned.
I like how you say
you wonder why I go on the same panels. You're right.
This is a long closing statement.
I say Jesus. You cuck to their fucking denying Jesus. There is a difference. I say, fuck you fucks, you deniers of Jesus. You sit there and say, it's okay, let's all be friends and deny Jesus online publicly. You, Cynthia, should be ashamed of yourself. And you're sitting next to a pedophile. Facts.
So are you. All right, thank you.
So I do my closing statement. I affirm Jesus. Snafu claims to be a journalist, yet he can't read the description of the video he sourced to make his narrative. He has no clue what he's talking about. He's stuck in his little fantasy.
Indeed. Well, I do appreciate you coming up, and I appreciate you staying calm in moments like this. It can be hard sometimes to wrestle the wind, if you know what I mean. All right. Thank you, Hank. You want to drop down? Awesome. All right, guys. Whew. Anytime you have snaps, you know that there's going to be chaos involved. I do appreciate Hank coming up and being able to stand in it. I do apologize again for the behavior of my guests towards those in the chat who were actually not on panel, and he decided to attack anyways. We all know that this is Snaps. This is his behavior, but it's still no excuse. It really is. Feel free to spread any narrative that you guys want about me, whether it be from Snaps or from TML or anybody else. Please feel free to spread it. Because at the end of the day, not one of you, not two of you, not three of you, not even any of you can condemn me. You do not hold that power over me, nor do anyone hold the power to judge me. And I hope that each and every one of you, whether you be someone who rocks with me or doesn't rock with me, I hope that you guys understand who you are and learn to stand in who you are and not allow people like, well, the behavior of my buddy Snafu Snaps tonight or others to ever get you out of character, because they win. What they win, they just win the satisfaction of knowing that they got you triggered. You don't want people like that to win over you. Not at all. So with that being said, I was looking at the closing clips for this evening, and I'm going to pull out this one.
I want to have a conversation, man, about this internet shit. It gets dark. It's important, man. Sometimes you gotta step away from this internet shit. Like this bullshit really be a reflection of. It's a mirror. It's how I feel about, like, not necessarily just the panelverse, but like the internet as a whole. More often than not, the quote unquote friendships that you find on the internet are fictitious. They really not finna hold you down. They just waiting on an opportunity. It's parasocial relationships. This internet shit, it's you know, it's for the birds for the most part. You're gonna meet a couple solid individuals here and there, but man, it gotta be some grace that's given to a certain extent. Like, let's be some decent human beings, especially around the holiday season, fool. So many people claim to be Christians and, you know, followers of Christ and this, that, and the third, but living their whole lives, especially on the internet, the furthest away from being Christ-like. Like, isn't that the objective of being a Christian? It's kind of like, it's like the objective is to fall in line with the principles and the guidelines that Christ left us. Like, be a decent human being. If this shit got a hold of you to the point where you have lost compassion, you have lost like any sense of just being a decent human being. Like, bro, I remember my dad told me some shit one time. When you live in your life, you like lay down some footsteps that you will be proud to walk back through again. Or when you have a son one day, that you will be okay with him walking in. You know, the same footsteps that you did. And of course, like, man, ain't nobody perfect. But that little mantra right there, like, I think about that, especially now I'm a father, you know. We get on the internet, man, this shit is for entertainment. It's not, you ain't supposed to be, like, busting people down and doing bullshit like that. Like, what are you doing? When's the last time you went outside and touched some grass? Well, I just think, you know what I mean, just for everybody, man, I want y'all to do better. You know, don't get so attached to this internet shit that you get outside of your character. Like, don't do that, man. That's out. And if you get to that point, it's okay to press that big red button and just step away for a minute. Go get centered. Go outside. You know, I'm finna pull up to my destination right now, man. But listen, God bless y'all. Make sure you keep God first. I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You know, resolution, man. Let's just be a better version of ourselves. You know what I mean? Not even tomorrow, like right now.